What did the bunny say to the hunter? What's up, Doc? We got G.I. Joe's Carl Doc Greer. Doc is one of the later ones in the line, but newer ones, I guess, in the line. And he's one of the few that I still wanted to get. So here we are. If I can get this open, that would be super. There we go. Super cool. So they're back to the giving you this garbage. We got plastic in the front. As I pull out the wrong piece, there you go. And then on the back there is shows you stuff. Whatever. I do not recall what his function was in the group. I mean, he's a medic, but like, isn't there another guy that's literally a medic too? I don't know. I'm over it. Take out all these things. But he does come with a bunch of fun stuff. All right. There's that. Looks like you can pop these things off. I think I have this. I think this was on another figure. Was it the Tripwire? I think it was Tripwire had this. So we could reorganize his little packs. Comes with tons of stuff. Actually, this is a surprising amount of stuff. They must have just been like, yeah, it's a reuse. We'll just go. So it looks like we've got the ability to put his weird gun, which is what I'm going to officially call this, the weird gun, in here. It does have a flare gun. I'm surprised it isn't red, but I'm sure there's some reason why you're not allowed to have that. And we've got the, you know, I knew what this was called about Gurney. So I knew that this was called a couple seconds ago. Now I've completely wiped it clean. It does click together. And actually this is something I did want to see. And now it is together forever. Yep, you could definitely fit an actual figure on there. So let's pop this. Looks like he does have some more stuff you can do. Looks like they recommend putting this here, which is perfectly fine. What else do they got on here? Little bag there, big bag there. Looks like he's got these ones down here. That. Looks like this side they have that taken off. And put this right here. Leaving only this one spot for that, but then how do you put this on here? Or is this just not meant to be? I mean, I figured it was going to be on his back. Feel like I've got too many options here. There's a white cross on there, because I know the red cross is not allowed. Give me 1 second. I had to answer something on my phone. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. So I got this extra pocket here or no matter what you do, unless you just keep this off, I suppose. I guess you could do that. And then just put this up here. What side goes what on this one? It's kind of just a weird pack. Guess that's what we're doing. You know what? I kind of don't like that. Let's just put this back here. It just feels better. For me, I'm sure it's not right in some way, but I'm going to have to take a look and see if there's a better way to put those on him as well, because I feel like that's a little clunky still. I'd rather have this down here too, but whatever. Whatever. Facially, he looks pretty good. Looks like a different character than all the rest of the characters we've gotten. I think Alpine and Xandar are probably the last few that I need of these. Now, this was a thing I was wondering how this was going to work, because this is a real tight helmet. But I feel like Doc always had the helmet on in the show. He was in the show, right? That's another thing that I've been having issues with is like, I'll see these figures, but I remember him in the show, and then I look it up, and he was never in the show. I mean, Too Bad technically was for about 12 seconds, but I remember Too Bad being there all the time because I made it up in my head when we were playing with He-Man toys growing up. So then we get to do this fun stuff where we fiddle around with this until it works. Oh my goodness, there. Luckily the helmet is very rubbery, so it allows you to move it around. And then that should stay on there nice. Nice one, Doc. So what I can't remember what the other guy's name was. It wasn't Lifeline, was it? I'll have those two walking someone who's hurt with this. But like this thing is blocking my ability to do so. Let's take this and put it over here, see if that fits a little better. There we go. At least I get a little more. Like, he is not mobile. They should, I'm sorry, these should just be thinner and make it a little more mobile to hold these guys. Looks like he's gonna hit John Cena with this or something. Deet, 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 deet. There. It's Stone Cold! Stone Cold is coming! At least you could do that. I just want to make sure you could at least hold that. A little weird that this kind of barely fits on his back. They should just made an extra hole right here inside that or something. I feel like this is. You see the space between that? It's too much. Either the pin's too long, which it looks like that is, or the plug is too big. I don't know. I've not been a fan of this. When first I saw this, it's like, what are they doing? I'm going to hide that thigh cut, which I guess a lot of people don't like thigh cuts. I prefer them. Because if not, you got these weird like hip dongle things that barely do anything. Let's give him Pistola. As I bend his finger to oblivion. Why won't you fit in there? You like that on the front. This is a super rubbery gun. This is probably the most rubbery gun that I've seen. His hands are very rubbery too. There we go. Rubber gun, you're the one. You make wartime lots of fun. And I'm pretty sure he was a pacifist, so he didn't come with any actual guns. Like, I don't know what this was supposed to be. Is it a stun gun, maybe? It's weird that it has that hole in there, though. I don't know what the hell that is. I'll tell you what it isn't. That ain't a real man's weapon. We got pinless knees on a kind of clothed body, I guess is the best way to put that. Just got jeans. Ankle. Barely a rocker. Same with the waist. Barely get anything out of it because of how much junk is on him. Let's pull this down. One of the it's a little pet peeve of mine, but you do always have to kind of readjust all their underwears and stuff on these. Do have that weird, I don't know what you want to call it. It's a ball joint that goes up, but then it's like a swivelly kind of chest. But he also has a full rocker there that is hindered as much as it can be by that. So, all in all, decent figure. Glad to have him. Glad we finally are getting into the weirder ones. I see that they now have Raptor. We're getting Raptor, which Raptor was one that I never really thought we'd get. Of course, I didn't think we'd get Nemesis Enforcer or any of those either. Just found out that I got my Once a Man Cobra Commander on the way, so that's cool. But hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta ask people to smuggle you stuff from SDCC because you can't afford to go. Hope you enjoyed whatever the hell this just was. I'm Alpha Magnus. That's a toy.